Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Manchester United, Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur show, Man United podcast, Ballers at the Bridge podcast, Talking that Tottenham Talk podcast, the last Man United crossover of the week. Big up to everyone who's locked in. Make sure you keep all your comments or your questions, Manchester United, Chelsea, or Tottenham Hotspur related. Of course, unfortunately, here to discuss Manchester United's loss to West Ham. You really can't be bothered. Spurs beating Everton at home 2-1. And of course, looking ahead to now, technically today, if you are in the UK time zone or it's past midnight. So it's actually Christmas Eve. I'm saying this year has gone so fast. Chelsea travel to Wolves. So we got Surfer in the building. We have Jez in the building as well. Yes, what you man telling me? Everybody good?
Yeah, this is officially a time when people forget what day it is.
Yes.
In terms of they don't know, like when you Christmas Eve up to the New Year, everyone forgets what day it is. So they'll go, it's Christmas Day, Boxing after Boxing Day. They'll quit. Is it Monday? Is it Tuesday? Is it Wednesday? They'll forget what day it is. Like the calendar's added 3 extra days or something like that. Yeah. It's just Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. But I just realised something. I love this podcast, but I think I love it more when my team doesn't play. So I can be absolutely objective. I can be objective and I can do whatever. You know what I mean? Nothing really affects me. You know what I mean? My team's probably going to ruin my Christmas Eve tomorrow. So that's it. But that's later today. But today I'm completely fine. You know, I'm here just to see if Jez can redeem himself from the Q&A the other day with because that was like a Man United performance on that Q&A, Jez. That was piss poor, man.
But you know what? I don't regret it. I don't regret it.
You don't. You absolutely
regret nothing. You don't regret fraud. You fraud.
I mean, the trend caught me out on Friday too, but nah, I wasn't having that.
You did have a little bit of a mare on Friday. It wasn't that bad, but it was still a little bit of
it.
That was more. He hadn't got over the previous one. He was still.
Yeah. Like the defeat, the previous defeat. Yeah.
Like I said, man. Second language touch, man.
Shut up, man.
Oh my god, this guy. Large everyone tapped in. Kaneki got the fan calling show tomorrow. Am I doing a fan calling show tomorrow? I think so. Like Surfer just said, because it's Christmas, we're now in that period from like Christmas to New Year where you don't know what day it is. I'm all over the place. I'm tired. That's why you lot didn't get the Liverpool Arsenal game. That Manchester United game put me to sleep. So I took a nap. But we're here, people. Like I said, run up the likes, please, because there's over 20 people in here. I'm only at 15 likes. Ryan, because you lot played today. If you want the link, let me know. Let me know, Ryan, if you want the link. Because it'd be great to hear your perspective on the Liverpool Arsenal game. But big up to Warrior J, who says big up as well. Sheik, I see you in the chat. Large up my guy Sheik every single time. Big up H. Most defeats before Christmas since 1930. Hey, we're gonna get into all things Manchester United as well. Man says big up Flawless is Z in here. Who is Z that Ma was looking for? Is it Z Gold? Is that who he was looking for? Let me know.
C Gold. Yeah, C Gold.
C Gold. He gonna go running. Of course, he's gonna go running when it goes bad. No stress, Ryan. I just thought I'd let you know. And send me your new number, you joke, man. Jez's new name is Daniel Sturridge. That is joke still. Kaneki says my blood pressure is high and the Steelers winning isn't quelling my anger. You'll be all right, man. You tough, Kaneki. But yes, like I said, run up the likes. Continue to get your questions in. I'm sure, unfortunately, the vast majority of them are going to be about Manchester United losing to West Ham, 13th defeat of the season. So I'm going to give my thoughts.
I wouldn't say that. We've got a lot of Luton fans that watch this. I'm sure, you know what I mean? A lot of Luton fans. Yeah, a lot of Luton fans. They beat Newcastle. Got a lot of Luton fans who watch this. Sure
they did. Yeah. Hey, that's the savage curse because she said Newcastle 9-0. So here we are. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, where's Steve? Where's Steve?
He's drinking.
He's probably working now.
Yeah, he probably, in his defense, he is someone who doesn't hide. I'll give him full credit. Win, lose, or draw. He doesn't. Hey, Bruno has 2 assists in 2 months flawless. That's because, Kaneki, watch your mouth, yeah? How you speak on the best chance creator in Europe in the last 5 years. He's created the most big chances. Warrior J, I'll get to your question. Now, of course, if you super chat as well, that is a surefire way to make sure we do indeed get to your question. I don't have a lot to get off my chest, people, because if you've seen one Manchester United game before, you've seen them all. And today was legit no different. Lost to a West Ham side who weren't at their best, scored with their first meaningful attack, I could say, especially in the second half. Then I'd say we look toothless going forward. per usual, because we're limited, and that was pretty much that. The performance wasn't even that bad overall. It's just us offensively, we suck. But we know we suck going forward because our attacking players are limited. When your front three is Anthony, Garnacho, Højlund, ain't really got a prayer. Ain't really. Anthony, we know all about. Garnacho is limited, and the fact that he's our go-to guy in the front three is a bad indictment of where we are, and that's not good for him. He should be getting used coming off the bench. And then you're bringing attacking players off the bench, like Rashford, who's had two of the worst back-to-back cameos I've seen. Again, away at Liverpool, and he came on today, even though he came on as a centre forward today. Can't remember where he played at, away at Anfield. It might have been off the left. Just awful. Just awful. And one thing we always used to criticize, the biggest criticism of Rashford was him being involved, him shooting when he should pass, him passing when he should shoot, running down blind alleys, etc. You don't even do that anymore. Like, games just drifting by, which is something you would never accuse Rashford of. Whether he was playing 10 out of 10 or he dropped to 0 out of 10, you remember him playing. Like, Bruno's like that. Like, whether Bruno plays well or not, obviously more often than not he plays well because he's the best chance creator in Europe in the past 5 years. He, what's it called? You remember him. You remember him playing, whether it's for good or bad reasons. But Rashford, like I said, confidence, man. His confidence is just completely dipped and disappeared. Warrior J, don't worry. I'll start your question. I'm just having a look for it now. I'm just having a look. What's the question you dropped? Hey, big up Jacob as well in the cut as well. Make sure you lot subscribe to United Spurs of America as well. H says, am I running clubs today? Yes, I'll be running clubs immediately after this. So immediately we're going to raid straight from here to the Sarcasm City TV gaming YouTube channel. But unfortunately, we got to get through this Manchester United defeat. But yeah, how many more records is this manager going to break? Like, bad records before people go, you're just not it. And don't get mistaken, is there many other factors? Yes, the players not being good enough, the ownership, the structure. I hear all of that, but you still need to be doing better. And with the players not being good enough, who's picking the players? Again, the vast majority of this team is his squad. So whether it's his signings, someone he's made captain, or someone he's put his arm around. Onana's his signing. What are we talking about here? Luke Shaw, he gave a new contract to. The young kid, Will, who I actually thought did decent, he gave a debut to today. Johnny Evans is his signing. Wan-Bissaka, I will allow him. Who played in midfield? Maino, he brought through. Bruno, he made captain. McTominay's pretty much the vice captain now. So that's his guy. Anthony's his signing. Garnacho, he brought through. Højlund's his signing. Like, how much more? Like, that's why I'm not hearing about player power, and it's all the player power, and it's the same players that are going to let each manager down when it's different players. Man spent 400 million or 350. If you spent north of 350 million and there's a problem with quality in the squad, that's your fault. That's on you. If you can't overhaul a whole squad and change the mentality of a squad with 300 plus million, you've invested that terribly. And this wasn't a conversation last year. No one was talking about this. It stems from the manager the same way we watched the team crumble in adversity and fail to bounce back and make foolish decisions and make bad decisions. The manager does that. Crumbles under pressure, makes foolish decisions, bad decisions. And we're watching it now. Say all the time, teams reflect the manager, and we're seeing that. Same way the team crumbles under pressure, the manager crumbles under pressure. And anyone backing this, tell me why. Tell me why, please. Because the Ten Hag inners have gone real quiet. But they were loud after the Chelsea game. They were loud for the first 30 minutes when we was 2-0 up against Galatasaray. They was loud after the Liverpool game. So it's like, nah, let you lot be as loud when we lose. Like, where are you lot at? Yeah, Warrior J. Type it again. Yeah, here we go. Prepared to fail to prepare. Flawless, what's your thoughts on the performance? And do you think the Villa game will be Ten Hag's last if he loses? Surprisingly, there doesn't seem to be much conversation and pressure in regards to his job, which is surprising. You know what I'm saying? It is super surprising considering we've just lost. But yeah, you never put it past these people. Could it be his last if we get beat heavily? Absolutely. If it carries on like this, you can't. 13 defeats before Christmas. 13. I'm saying we scored. Speaking of Luton, we scored the same amount of goals as Luton in the Premier League this season.
And to be fair,
Luton Town. Yeah, you know what? Sure, man. But yeah, like, what are we doing here? Luton Town. Suggesting Ten Hag isn't getting fired until the takeover is complete. Justice, let me ask you then, when is this takeover happening?
It's going to happen.
I still have my doubts. If anyone has any dates on this, let me know, because I still have my doubts, in regards to this takeover. I don't think it's as clear cut and as foolproof as people are saying. Because if it was, what's taking so long? Exactly. Just don't know. So we can't say until the takeover gets complete if we don't know if the takeover is happening. I have my doubts on the takeover. Yeah, go on, sir.
So I was one other record broken today. This is the first time since '92 that United have gone 4 games without scoring. 92 was the beginning of the Premier League, by the way, guys. This is a thing where Norwich finished third. Norwich, by the way. Norwich finished third, by the way. Yeah, this is
they were an elite team back then.
They were elite team. They did. I think they went to Inter Milan and Bayern Munich that year, or the year after the UEFA Cup. So it was proper stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's weird because 3 out of the 4 games you played, Bruno's been there, so I was expecting more chances created, but it hasn't happened.
Hey, the attackers didn't make the right runs, man. That's not on his fault. That's not his fault, man. That's not on him.
There was a thing where I was watching shout out to Nuruddin, United Real Therapy.
Oh yeah, shout out Nuruddin OG, man. That's the OG.
And,
man.
He's got a guy on there called Jarvis who had the heat map on. And they were showing, because they got a guy like Boumbaye who's just literally positive about everything Man United. He is the tie of. He's a McTominay backer. Do you know what I mean? And they literally showed the heat map of all Man United's 3 midfielders. So they showed Bruno, Kobe Mino, and McTominay, right?
Yeah.
So when they had it all in, it was like a blue outline. That's your least most touches. Then it's your green, and then it's your red, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they took Kobe Mino's out first, which is a big chunk of green, right? So it's a little bit of green and then a lot of blue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then he took Bruno's one out, and that was the last bit of green, yeah. And then McTominay's one, and it was just blue. It was just blue, which means he was just actually walking on the pitch. It wasn't actually, someone said his heat map resembled an Iceland freezer on there because that's how much it was on there. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything to actually. There was no markings on there. It's like when someone said a player's so good he wouldn't leave footprints in the snow, right? You know what I mean? He's so good like that. It's delicate touch. There's literally McTominay's. It was blue. There's no heat map. He had no heat on that pitch at all. None there. But there were still people backing him. Like he's like, I don't know what it is. That's why I put in my thing. I put football as garbage because I think both big games to me today were garbage today. All right, absolute garbage in terms of people giving away the ball and skills and all that shit. That Liverpool Arsenal game was crap today, in my opinion.
Or was it not a good game? I didn't watch. Was it not a good game?
I thought the first half was actually quite decent, but the second half was
crap.
They
were too scared to attack.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody really wanted the game like that.
No one really.
By the way,
exactly.
Yeah.
But But we all knew, right? That Ten Hag was going to not keep the same team that played at Anfield because he was forced to play that team at Anfield because Bruno was suspended, right? If Bruno wasn't suspended, Bruno would have played at Anfield, and I don't know if he would have achieved the draw. Maybe
because he wouldn't have played Amrabat and Maino. One of them would have got dropped.
We all knew that the only reason the midfield was like at Anfield was because Bruno was suspended. And when Bruno came back, because he's captain and he's the God Almighty in Ten Hag's eyes. And
also the stat. Don't forget the stat thing, man. Yeah, big up to Judge Mo as well, man. Stats. He's got the most big chances created in the last 5 years in Europe. Let's not forget that. We gotta give him credit for that. 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, go on. And big up someone who maybe see the light on Bruno, Mr. Judge Mo in the chat. Make sure you lot subscribe to Mo's channel as well. One of the best content creators out here. Mo, I hope you're blessed, my guy. Go on, carry on.
So we all knew that he was going to come back. What I didn't expect was actually for him to ask Bruno to play more of a deeper role and actually push McTominay as close to Højlund as possible, or have them as both 8s or something like that. That's what I didn't expect. And then he threw in another kid. I've never heard of.
You're talking about the centre back Will. I can't remember his surname. He did all right still.
But I'm literally about to look at.
Shout out my Congolese.
But it's really weird because I thought
Kambawala, I think it is.
That's it.
I thought he would have put Shaw in there and then played like Reguilon or someone that because Deleu wasn't available, was he? So, but I don't know what he was doing. I mean, I had no idea. It was so boring. I mean, the game was very boring. the atmosphere was crap. In that West Ham stadium, it was crap. The game was boring. It reflected.
I mean, they represent.
It's too quality. It was a quality. Well, the through pass and the setup for the first goal was quality. Obviously, they were a bit fortunate because it bounced off an Arna stadium, but it rebounded into Bowen and went in. And the second goal, Kobe Manu makes a mistake, and Kudus even goes out wider and hits it on his weaker foot.
Yeah,
that's not even a strong foot.
It's not a strong foot. Good finish though.
It's good finish though. But that was it.
Yeah, he made it work. But
you knew as soon as that West Ham scored, United weren't scoring.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, even then, even if West Ham didn't score, I don't feel like United were looking like ever scoring, to be honest. But there's the one thing I say about West Ham, where like this is just West Ham's game. This is just what they do. They're not really gonna try and create many chances, and they just pick their moments. They pick their 2 moments, happens quickly. Got the counter attack, got the goal with Bowen. Obviously, very good pass by Pochettino, but also good stuff by Bowen, anticipating that he's gonna get that second pass back from Pochettino. And this is the one thing I say about like, because I 100% agree that for Bruno 100% gonna come back into 11 because obviously he's the captain, all that. But the one thing that I said, and I think I said that last week, is after the Liverpool game in the Q&A, Tanak is gonna go back to trying to play this lone 6 and the double 8 thing. Bro, this shit has not worked all season. But yet, what you did last season, playing the double pivot, was working. And even this season, a couple of times when you were forced to play defensively and you played a double pivot, like the other team is just more suited to play a bit more for counter-attacking, be a bit more solidified. Because defensively, I don't even think United are that bad personally. I don't think
not actually that bad like defensive. When ironically, when you add some extra defensive help, we look defensively.
Exactly.
We play 2 DMs rather than 1, and all of a sudden we look slightly better.
Exactly. Well, imagine, and then you get another centre back coming back in Martins and shit. So it's like, for me, it's clear he has not worked all season, and I kind of get sometimes. I'll be honest, T could have had De Jong and out there and shit. Bro, this shit is not gonna work. This is the type. I don't see no manager coach the way Ten Hag is trying to coach this Man United team currently. And I'll be honest, he has, for me, if he wants to stay in the job, me personally, scrap the idea of wanting to play the double 8 and 1-6. Just go with a double pivot. Just go back to trying to be more defensively solid, and then try to hit. Because, I mean, shit. I don't even know what attacking part is United even coach and training, because let's be honest. Like there's no in between channel runs, no overlapping runs, no crosses, no shots outside the box. It's just that
nothing, man. We just out there. We just out there running around, man.
He's just out there running around, bro.
I know what he's trying to do. I heard Staffy say this earlier. Shout out Staffy.
Big up
He's
Staffy.
actually trying to play P&P, but he sold his P&P players. Because if you think about it, right, you know who suits this team? And it's shameful for me to say this, right? Daniel James suits his style of play, yeah? And you know who else suits his style of play? Elanga suits his style of play, who he sold. Because Elanga's got 7 GNA, which is more than your attack. They
told me I'm just trying to be a weirdo when I say Elanga.
So what I'm saying is, my guy. You can get better P&P players. But what I'm saying is,
of course,
he's trying to play P&P with non-P&P players, which is very strange. And also, my argument is when Chelsea fans go, "Oh, these guys just need experience," I point to Manchester United for you. Because they've got a ton of experience. Players.
Yeah, we got a lot of experience.
That's when I say coaching is very important. So I think when someone says experience, you really mean quality, don't you? You're questioning their players' quality, not experience.
Exactly.
If we're doing the experience thing, I'll just point to Man United, because I think are some of their players really bad there? Yes. But are they as bad as what I think they are? I don't know. Because I don't know. I think Ten Hag's not coaching them properly. You can tell.
That's my thing that I'm thinking about that. But I just look at when I just watch United, you can clearly tell to get the level of United is not very high, like Conte would like to say about us. But the thing with United though is that these players can definitely perform when put into a right system. This system fits nobody. It doesn't fit. It fits maybe the defense. That's it though. And even then, the fullbacks aren't really doing much. Like you have Luke Shaw helping with the build-up, which is fine, good, but his final third play is also not the most elite game. And then you have the same thing on the other side with on the other side with the law and Wan-Bissaka.
Same shit.
It's the same thing. So it's like you don't get you're with everything through the middle doesn't do anything because you're trying to play this high pressing, high up the pitch, but the wide areas don't do anything offensively. Through the middle, you don't do anything. So it's just like I said, it's easy to play. I mean, many people said this before. Many United fans probably said it's easy to play against United. Like you don't have to really try your hard as long as you compact and you take your chances.
Oh yeah,
it's an easy game, and I think we have seen it all season long. And for me, like, how long is it going to take?
You don't have to defend against us. We defend ourselves. You know when Eddie says in basketball, and he said this when he's like, "Oh, players guard." What did he say? You know what I'm saying? Players, they guard themselves. Like that's our attack. Our attack defends itself. like when Eddie says that our attack defends it, you don't have to defend against us. You don't have to be great defensively to stop us. So you have to run around and our attack will do the same thing. We'll do the thing for you. We rarely look like scoring.
It's true. You've got 18 goals in 18 games.
We got the same amount of goals as Luton, but we do have the elite chance creator in Europe in the past 5 years. I'm saying
true.
Just to clarify. So once we get back, so once we get better attackers, we'll be okay. Because shout out to Mo. I need to get him on the channel actually. Not Mo Judge, the other Mo, the Spurs one. Fantastic content creator, by the way, because he had tagged me something a few days ago. So let me just read this 1 second. Because I did bookmark it, and then we revisited it today. So he said, this is the tweet. So it says Bruno Fernandes in the Premier League this season. Highest open play, expected assist, most chances created, most final third passes, most penalty area entries, most accurate passes into the area, most final third ending sequences, whatever the last one is. So then he tagged me. This was 2 days ago and said, this one is for my guy. That's me, Flawless. Curious to see how he spins this one in a negative way. So then we had spoke on that. And then today I said, I added him. So this was 2 days ago. Hey, football is a wonderful thing. It really is a wonderful thing. Because we get, new evidence all the time. So I added him today. So all I said was, 1 sec, I'm making sure I get the tweet right for you lot. Hold up. Because this might become an ongoing thing. But like I said, I'm going to get more on the channel. So I said to him, thoughts on his performance today versus West Ham with the Lenny emoji from Simpsons. And then he said, I watched about 20 minutes of the game, end of the first half where Garnacho had 2 one-on-ones, but judging by your tone, I assume he wasn't great. How's he judging by my tone when all I asked was his thoughts on the performance today? I didn't say Bruno was bad. He's the Bruno fan. Bear in mind, he's a Spurs fan. He's the Bruno guy. All I asked him was his opinion on it, and guaranteed whatever the result is against Villa, I'm going to ask him the same question. I'm going to ask him the same question because we know Bruno plays a lot. Just saying. Big up to actually. Let me get through some of the questions as well. Justice says Flawless will United finish below Chelsea. No. Scorp says this club is nothing but pure stress. Basic low tier players on huge wages. These men ain't even Darren Fletcher levels. Love Scorps. I need to shout you actually. I was gonna ring you today, but I'll shout you over the next few days. Javi says, bro, I need some help in pro clubs. I keep getting the worst teammates. Get a new club. That's what it is. Javi, what position? That's what you have to do. You just gotta trust me. As someone who runs a pro clubs team, I know how hard it is to find talent. Trust me, I'm fully aware of how it is. So, Javi, what do you have the PS4 version or the PS4 game and a headset? And what position do you play? Because I'm always looking for players. So let me know. And to H, yes, there will be a pro club session straight after this. We're literally gonna go from here straight to the gaming. Yeah, myself included. Awful.
That was my worst ever session.
It was awful. It's all good, man. Yeah, it was. It was bad for me. Like I said, I can't be captain and stream it because, like Grim told me, it slows it down. I was thinking, why was it moving a little sloppy? No excuse, just part of the reason. But we moved. Yeah, and the thing is, we still won games. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the crazy part. That's the is. David F. Faces question floors. What do you think will happen in the next match week? Again, I keep saying this. If you've seen one Manchester United performance, you've seen them all. Whether we win, whether we lose, or whether we draw, or in Manchester United's case, lose, draw, or lose, it's the same performance. And people ask me whilst we was winning, why I don't get like over the moon about results and stuff. Like I take it in isolation. When we played Liverpool, yes, over the moon about the performance. Good point. Well fought for. You'd be like, oh, is it a turning point? No, because I know what his manager's like and I know what his players like. Chelsea, the same thing. Good performance, great result. Is this a turning point? Go check my Chelsea Fan TV fan cam. No, it's not. Go and perform against Bournemouth. Go and perform against Bayern Munich. Go, forget results. Look at those two performances. And then people will act like I'm crazy for saying this. Again, how much more evidence do we need to see? We are approaching Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. We've watched this team and his manager and his players for a significant amount of time. I'm one of those that always talks about sample size. You've now had a whole Champions League group stage. We're now game week 18. You have enough sample size. And we've lost 13 matches in total. Most since the 1930/31 season. Never mind all the other records that we've broken.
There's one more, isn't there? There's one more. I heard it earlier today on the podcast. If you go 1-0 up against Aston Villa at half time and you lose.
Oh yeah, Trap said it.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's
it.
That'll be the biggest record probably to go. I think Man United have never lost a game and have been 1-0 up at Old Trafford. I don't think it's ever right. It's just in the Premier League, or is it?
Yeah, in the Premier League, we've never lost a game leading at half time at OT.
Leading at half time. Yeah. So if they lead at that's because now it's new record. Ten Hag's creating negative new records.
Yes.
Right. So this is what it is. This is a man just coming. When you want your man just coming and create great records. This man just coming and creating negative records.
Yeah,
so
and then
I don't think he's. Even if you lose, even if you lose heavily, I don't think he goes because I think this takeover bullshit is dragging along everything and it's delaying everything, like football decisions. And I don't even know how long it will take. I don't see. My thing is this: is it taking long because it needs to be ratified or whatever the word is by the Premier League?
Is it rectified or like? Ratified or something? We know what. This is sarcasm. You know what we mean, man.
Weeks. That usually takes weeks.
You know what we mean, people. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about me and Surfer stumbling over our words there. We seen what happened to Jez on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Go on.
I speak perfect English. I'm fine.
Yeah, it's cool. We seen what happened to Jez on Wednesday. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Go on, carry on.
Jez just a stuttering mess, really.
Yeah, facts.
He's a disgrace. To everyone. You're like that cartoon dog with his tongue out. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Hey, bro. I saw things on the timeline today, and I felt the same way.
Yeah, I bet you did. Yeah, sure. You probably got like the notification when the messages come on and stuff like that. But I used to have notifications on my main account. Yeah, but you turn it back on now. You're perv. Going back to no, shoot your game, man. We're not here to solve it. Shoot your game. Back to the shut up, man. Shut up.
You know what? I'll mute myself.
No, but back to the thing. I don't think anything will happen until the Sir Jim thing's sorted out because he wants football in control, right? So they're not going to do anything until they get that sorted out. So they're not going to jeopardize it. What it does means is probably your January. If you had any January plans, I don't know what they are because I don't know I wouldn't trust this guy. Would you look at his? I don't trust this guy.
Well, yeah. Why do you think I've not been gassed? Whether it's the current regime going into January, whether it's this new regime, whether it's a mix of the two, I don't trust anybody involved. This is why I'm not like, oh yeah, the takeover, this, that. One, I still have my doubts over it in general. I still have my doubts, number one. And number two, even if it does happen, I have my doubts they're going to do what's best for the club. Because the first thing I'm hearing is, Graham Potter. What? Immediately. Red alarm again. That's the Mason Mount signing all over again. It's that rumor. It's red, like the alarm bells are ringing, and I'm like, this. You can't. There's very few. Even if it's a manager I don't want, there's very few managers that I'm like, I'm that manager out before they get the job. Like when Moyes, for instance, take over. Obviously, you lot didn't know me at that point. Before Moyes got the job, I was Moyes out. I'm like, this is a terrible appointment. It ain't gonna work. The rest of them, I can hear. A Mourinho at the time, a Van Gaal at the time, Ollie off the good run at the time. I can hear those things. Even Ten Hag at the time, like I can hear that. But in regards to like Potter, it's like no, he's probably him, Ollie, Frank Lampard. Like there's very few managers. How do you mess this up so spectacularly? There's very few managers that I'm like, even if I'm like they're not my first choice or even top 5, for example, I'll give them a chance. Say they were to go and get trying to think of a manager.
What about Roy Keane?
Even if they were to go and get not even the Roy Keane, say they was to go and get like a Van Nistelrooy. As much as I'd be against
Michael Carrick.
Yeah, all right, Michael, that's another one. Michael Carrick, say they were to go get Michael Carrick. Even though I wouldn't be happy about it, I wouldn't be so against it. I am more against Graham Potter than a Michael Carrick, which is crazy.
So one of your former coaches at Ipswich, isn't it? Is it Kieran?
Kieran McKenna.
Yeah, that's it.
McKenna.
Ipswich. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's at Ipswich. Yeah, and people wonder why we was where we was at in regards
I just
to.
feel, man, if you get Potter in,
to be fair to him, he's doing well. He's doing well in the Championship right now. I think they're like second now or first.
Hey, James, how about this? Does this work out for you, Jason? It'll probably work out for you as well. If they sign Potter, I'm feeling a deadline day deal for Gallagher to United. What are you saying for that, Jason?
Gallagher and fucking Bruno.
Hey,
they give us 100 million from Mount.
See, the hilarious part is that obviously my club's obviously involved with the Gallagher thing. Ironically,
that's why I said
see the funny thing is here. Ironically, if Chelsea actually would stop being actually this, we want 45, 50 million. I low-key take him because I can't stand Oliver Skip. But
no.
I mean, shit. But
opposition fans. We're going to listen to the opposition. He's improved, so we're going to add some more money to his fee.
That's the difference between us. That's the difference between us and Man United, because Man United, that would be actually stupid enough to just go and pay them the full money. You know what I mean? Like they would just say, you know what? If the manager wanted, we want it. Like for example, the value Anthony 25 million, and they just give us 100 million.
They paid more for Anthony like 2 weeks ago. Could have paid half of it, and then they paid like double it what he's worth. Hoyland 9 goals, 70 million.
What up, Eli?
Okay, big up to Eli. If it takes 8 weeks to ratify full sale, surely only takes 2 weeks to ratify 25% sale. Stephanie G,
no,
this is why. Go on.
It's not that. Don't quantify it as how much you're buying of a club. I think the whole process takes anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks.
Was it not 8 weeks ago this got announced? Or am I tripping?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, man. Each week's another week.
Announcing it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know whether they're going. When maybe they're going through it. Remember?
Hey, you know what? Hey,
Christmas.
Joe Claser, Joe and Aaron Claser, shot club buster beater, announcing to be staying forever.
Yeah, hilarious. Yeah. Fucking funny guys, isn't it? Hardy fucking ha. Look at these prick. You know what? I get why troops like be removing man from the back again pod. Like I get it. Like troops, like I get it. Why you be removing Hassan and Lewis at times? Like I fully get it. You know what I'm saying? This man just be taking fucking liberties. Yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So
the tallers.
See, yeah, 100%. Definitely hashtag free the toilets. But but this is But when I talk about Sir Himcliffe, you don't want to hear it. So
nah, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. No, I don't want to hear anything from you about this club. No, I don't. I call him Himcliffe. Himcliffe is a fire name, though. I can't lie. If he actually does the business, I will call him that. Jason says, "System or no system, our attack is dead." In capital letters, 18 goals in 18 Premier League games is absolutely disgraceful. Facts. A big up to Staffy for the raid as well. Make sure everyone you subscribe to Staffy TV. Make sure you do so. And big up to Dal, who was here on. He's on TJ's channel on a regular basis. Shout out to TJ every single time. TJ Warren TV, and he was on the Thursday edition of the United Arsenal show. Just became a member of the channel. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment, people. Many great perks.
He's a citizen.
Many great perks. Yeah, he's a sarcasm citizen. So, yeah, big up to you, man. Much appreciated, Dal, as well. You lot get your questions in. Yes, H, I did learn from troops. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? And like, I fully get why, you know what I'm saying, he'd be removing Lewis and Hassan at times. I get it.
I just here for moral support. Sorry, immoral. Sorry.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. I'm glad.
Just get the word.
Fucking, yeah, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
I I would love if we could do some type of side by side of a podcast this time last year for you this year. Just see the difference, like in a year.
Yeah, the difference is crazy,
yo. Even before the Mount news landed, just before.
That's true.
Before the FA Cup final. Let's just do that, yeah. Before that, and then now, just to see your overall body language, your expressions about things and stuff like that.
I had so much there was so much optimism. You know what I'm saying?
I can see the light. We're going to push on, make the right signings. This man's got a trophy. We're back in the Champions League. Let's see how far we can go.
Let's see what we can do. Hey, Stephanie G, you're a United fan. You're not supposed to be enjoying my misery. What the hell is going on? Hey, Jez, how about, I don't want to hear it, Jez. How about you shut the fuck up, mate? You know what I'm saying? How about you make yourself useful and let's switch lanes? Spurs 2, Everton 1 thoughts, because people have been asking in the chat. We'll get back to us. I'm sure someone's going to ask. So we'll get to Spurs.
Want to see you suffer more? This chat wouldn't want to see you suffer. They seem fairly fair with everyone. They don't see people suffer.
They just want blood. That's what it is. They don't care who it is. They just want blood.
Piranha
That's what it is. They just want blood. They we don't care, yo. Somebody just got to die in the ring. That's it. Hey, make sure everyone who's here, who didn't join from the raid, make sure you subscribe to Staffy TV as well. But yeah, go on. And again, you lot get your questions in. Of course, if you super chat, we'll get straight to it. Please just keep it Manchester United, Chelsea, or Tottenham Hotspur related. But yeah, Tottenham Hotspur 2, Everton 1. Is that 3 games in a win?
Yeah, 3 wins. Yeah, 3 wins in a row.
Yeah. All right.
And more injuries.
But more injuries, man. More. I'm saying donations. That's what we need, though. But before I go into that, though, shout out to Stephanie Sheeman and Stephanie G, because obviously she needs some sort of way to cope with the pain. So obviously she's enjoying your pain, Paula. So I just have to say shout out to her. But anyways, our game. Personally, I can't even lie. I said I think last week on the pod that I think we was going to draw this game because Everton, it's not a team that you can just take lightly. And even after we scored our first goal, my immediate thought was, let's go and get the second one. Let's get a third one, because if you can do that, try to kill these dudes off, because once they can get going, I think it could get gone long for us. And it did for us in the second half. But obviously, Romero came off. It looks like he's fine. Obviously, we need to see more. Because after the game, he was at home celebrating his kid's birthday with the lads. He also put a post out saying that he's kind of fine. He's going to try and recover quickly, which means he's probably injured, but it's also not as bad as probably people thought it is. And he was also he came out from the tunnel as well at halftime as well. So I don't hope it's too bad. But I think what we saw is what I just always talk about, how we don't have a great squad. I think this is really what the reality is. We have, in my opinion, we have a lot of good players. In my opinion, where I think Ange has done a really good job with them. But you can clearly tell there's certain guys he doesn't want to work with. Emerson Royal, actually showed to him because I felt like defensively he did good. But the amount of times I could have just seen him getting caught on the ball multiple times, being too slow to progress the ball. Mm-hmm. I told people that were telling me last week, Bissouma's this, Bissouma's that. He's a liability. We have to sell him. He has to get benched. Look the difference that Bissouma brings to the team if he's not on the team. And I always said, let's see these next 3 weeks how we look without Bissouma in the team. That's why I said people are too quick to write our players off, especially the better ones. They would rather go and support the worst players. Like Højbjerg at least doesn't get sent off. But at least Bissouma can pass the ball forward. At least Bissouma can carry the ball by himself forward. Sorry
to cut you off. That is crazy. Criticizing Bissouma and you have Højbjerg and Skip in your midfield is nuts to me.
But bro, because he got sent off twice this season. Cool, it happens. Things like this happens, innit? But it's just the reactions that you saw, and you can see one by one when the better players leave this team, then you're gonna get what we did in the Carabao Cup against Fulham, where we went out straight away in the first game of the Carabao Cup because you had the bunch of the losers all playing together, and then they barely just were able to put it to penalties. But overall, you could see the performance was just not that good. But in the first half, I felt we were quite decent, to be honest. At the end of the first half, maybe the last 15, all the way up to like maybe the last 15, last 10 of the second half, first half, I felt like we were really good and it was looked like we was going to cruise. But then it just started to drop off and Everton found momentum. We go into the second half. I'm seeing Eric Dyer come on. My immediate thought was, this is going to be, we have to play on survival mode. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody get into the box, defend for your life. Because I ain't trying to see a highlight with Eric Dyer. And ironically, obviously,
did he play a high before you carry on? Did he play a high line with Eric Dyer, or did you drop off a little bit?
What do you think?
I think you played the high line.
Of course we did. Obviously, he did, but he did adjust to a degree at times because you could see we're gonna get caught up. But you know, Angela, he's not gonna back down to what he wants to do on the pitch, which is maybe negative, maybe positive, who knows? But you could see that whole second half, Everton was just on us, and that's the one thing I kept saying this whole season, that I think Everton has been actually really good this year. It's just that they can't finish off the chances. Well, ironically, you see that shot that Gomez took. That wasn't a good shot, but it just went in because nobody defended the corner. And then even then, I mean, shout out, I have to keep saying it, man. Obviously, people tried to call me out in the group chat, and obviously self-report tweeted my tweet about Vicario. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. You guys have not seen my agenda that I have on Hugo Lloris for the last 5 years, probably. 5 years I had to suffer with Hugo Lloris in the goal. 5 years. And it's been so long where I can look and say, shit, we actually got a goalkeeper that can win us football matches now. Like, it's been a minute, and it feels like Vicario is like, especially considering with the reputation that he came in with. He's the Raya second option. He's the cheap option, like our fans used to like to say, keyword cheap. But that is, you can argue he's been player of the season for us, which kind of shows you just the business that we have done. Like every new signing that we have made, I think everybody has a case to be player of the season, but some deserve it a little bit more than others. And Vicario for me is literally right up there. Like, without him, we probably lose that game today. Obviously, that goal that didn't went in, that he saved, obviously that was luck. But I'm telling you, if Luis is there, the other dudes all score. I don't know what it is. It's just when Luis doesn't go, shit happens. When he's in goal, shit happens, bro. Like, I don't know why, but it just happens. So now I'm just really glad that we have Vicario there making that big save. Before I think it was before they made it 2-1. I can't remember, but he made like a big save. I'm like, Jesus Christ. This not saying it's the same thing, but this is like Alisson shit right there, making big saves after big saves, and this is not just one game or 2 games. It's multiple games this season, which you can even argue it, because me and Silver talked about it, might not even be a good thing actually. That your keeper keeps making these wonder saves, because then you look at maybe at your defense and you say, and for me, 100% I actually agree with that. But at the same time, it's good to know that we have a keeper that can actually make those saves to begin with, in case we are in these type of situations, in case we want to go and chase a game.
Before you carry on, one sec. Hey, Jacob. Hey, yo, relax, G. Relax. Go on, sorry, carry on. A big up to Gracie as well. Let me get the name right as well. Gracie B says, first time I caught a live flawless. Hey, big up, man. Good to see you here, man. Big up. Glad it's your first time catching us live. Well, yeah, large up, everyone tapped in. Yeah, go on, Jess. Carry on. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just one of them games where we just had to win, because you just want to continue the momentum. But I'm really looking through these next few games and saying, if Romero doesn't play the next game, we're going back to Davis and Emerson as centre backs, unless he wants to. And I think this time around, Idogi will be back, so you probably will go with Emerson and Davis. Wait, who? Jacob or me?
Big up Jacob for the super chat.
Oh, Jacob.
Talk about Vicarios, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, goal line, save, tech shoulders, all. Yeah.
I don't know why you
appreciate
super chat. We didn't hide the message.
Yeah, we didn't hide it.
We just said,
it's appreciated.
Super chatted it. It's like,
it's appreciated. It's
People can
the
see it, but yeah.
appreciation for the keeper, but not. Yeah, I think he would just go back to the Emerson and Davis centre back pair if in case Romero is not back. Which also goes back to our fans who said, Romero is a fuck. He needs to leave the football club too. We are clearly a much better football side when he's in the team. Like he is rush, he's aggressive. Sometimes I think he has CTE, the way he behaves sometimes on the pitch. But when it comes to defending, for me he's generally a really good centre back. And when he's not on the pitch, you see it. It sucks because apparently Mickey van der Ven is supposed to come back within the next 2 weeks. And if you tell me Romero just got injured when Mickey comes back, I hate it here personally. But it's just the thing that I'm more worried about is just the midfield. It's just that Papa Matassa is like he has to carry that midfield now. And Kulusevski has to also carry that midfield, but it's just that one midfielder. Then it's like because people were putting stupid question marks when the lineup came out, and I'm like, Skip or Hoiberg, it's the same bullshit anyway. It's like you're gonna get nonsense either way from them two, and it's just shows you just again we should keep reminding people that the lack of the squad depth is just really concerning. And it's not even because we don't have players. The issue is that the quality of the players that come in is such a big drop off. You would think this is a mid-table, some of them in relegation, the way they play. So it's like, I take the win considering we kind of created a good gap. Let me actually check the Premier League table again real quick. Because I think we created a good gap and we also made sure we stayed closer to the top 4, the top 5, considering that what Villa drew to Sheffield the other day. So yeah, we are on 36 points, and West Ham are on 30, and Newcastle on 29. So it's like we created a good gap now, and I think it was really important. 3 on the bounce, which is hilarious because a couple of weeks ago you couldn't buy a win in 6 weeks.
True
So
that.
that's why I say I'm not worried about this season because you can pick up wins real quick once your team gets fit. Like I feel like a lot of people get caught in. It's still it's people get caught in the season. If you drop points, you're gonna fall behind the pack. If Chelsea get their act together, they can still finish in the top 5 because of how
If the league's so
inconsistent
weak,
other
it
teams
is.
are.
Yeah, everyone's inconsistent.
And that's why I say like I'm like we could. I'll be honest, we could not have a full 11 by February, March, and I still would be confident we could still make top 4 or top 5 because of how inconsistent everybody else is as well. So we move. Obviously, January window's coming up. We need a centre back ASAP, and I don't care if it's Todibo, Murato, Radu, uh, Lloyd Kelly. I don't give a hell at right now. I need a centre back in because I can't do Emerson and Davis again. It's not a coincidence that
That got you a point at the Etihad, man.
Yeah, they did, and I'm really proud of these two. But we also couldn't buy a win in 5, so yeah. So it's like
sacrifice, isn't it?
yeah. I mean, to be fair, we always do this to City. I don't know why. It just doesn't make sense. But yeah, we keep it stepping. I don't know if you have a game before the window actually opens, but if we don't,
you'll have a game.
You play Brighton.
You got Brighton on Thursday.
Oh, that's cash money.
I think you play Sunday.
Yeah, because you play the same day as Arsenal. Because I got it here. Yeah, because you lot play Spurs and Arsenal play West Ham on Thursday, the 28th.
Oh, okay. So yeah, then that's
you got Bournemouth. You got Bournemouth at home on the 31st.
This gonna be a tricky game, but then
there'll be watch-alongs for both of those as well. People on the Sarcasm City TV Twitch.
I think we could do a job against them, considering it's at home this time, and the pitch is way bigger as well. So yeah, it's been a good period, to be honest. Like I've just been chilled. If people want to rage about certain players, they can rage. I'm just being chilled this season. I'll be honest. Like I see people trying to push. I've seen countless Spurs fans talk about title talk again. I'm like, can we just get a fit 11 first again? You know what I mean? And then let's see where we are on the table. Because I'll be honest, I'm not even in the rush for top 4 this season. If I really want to be honest, I'm not really in that rush because I saw what happened last season in the Champions League. I'm more, and I think I said in the Spurs scripture that how, in my opinion, it's more important that we're going to get the second summer right rather than be in the Champions League. Because if you get the second summer, right? I think it will help Ange a lot next season.
Yeah,
if we don't,
that's like
then you're gonna
definitely.
get which is gonna be. And Stephanie G, no. I'd rather have Gallagher. She said McQuire, Varane, Lindelof might be available. I mean, actually, I'll take Varane. Give me
Stephanie G, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? You had too many Christmas drinks already. You know what I'm saying? How you trying to sell Varane? What's wrong with you?
Give me Varane. But the other two, I'll be honest, I'd rather spend the 45-50 million that Chelsea are asking for Gallagher.
All right, how about we pay you 45-50 million to take them both?
Hell no.
And then you pay us 50 million for Gallagher, right, Flores?
No. Hell no. I mean, the way if Sir Hincliffe comes in, maybe Potter wants Gallagher as well. I'll be honest. I said
I need someone to represent me on the pitch. I need a dog.
See, the funny thing, I've been talking because obviously, Brian and Fatter, they've been doing this whole thing about pay up the money and shit. I keep telling them I don't mind them. The issue is that there's no chance I see us trying to pay for Todibo and Gallagher full price in January. I've never seen us do something like that. So
you paid it for Brennan Johnson.
Yeah, in the summer though. That's different.
In January.
Yeah, you got spare change in it. You know what I mean?
They came money. Sorry, before we go, their Kane money probably went into the F1. So
yeah, big up to Matt Cook, who says just liked and sub flawless, great show. 10 in 10 with Sava was decent. Hey, much appreciated. Everyone, make sure you go check that out on Football Heritage TV. 10 questions.
Did you count the questions along to make sure you didn't ask?
You know why? He did the questions. So, I didn't have to count. You know what I'm saying? No, maths ain't my strong suit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Like subtlety's not being yours. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being a decent human being. So here we are. You feel me? But let's run up the likes, people.
Your first mistake, right? Don't go to a decent human being. That's why we're here to ground you. That's why we're real.
Facts. Yeah, sure. Real Egypts. But yeah, over 150 people in here, 54 likes. Let's get up to 90 likes. Like check 1212. Let's run up the likes, people. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button as well. We're at 9,048 subscribers, and there's over 150 people in here. So let's get to 9,060. That's what we're looking for. 12 more subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. Yes, I'm talking to you right now who is watching this live right now and has not hit that subscribe button. Don't be lazy. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell right now. And if you're watching it back, you're not excluded. You know what I'm saying? You're clearly enjoying the show. Support. Girls. You know what I'm saying? Me, Surfer, Jez, a whole Sarcasm City, Familiar. Girls to 10K, man. Roll to 10K. And Christmas Day, there will be the 9K subscriber party as well. And continue to get your questions in. And again, if you super chat, we'll get straight to them. Warrior J says, Surfer thoughts on the Wolves game. So obviously Chelsea travel to Wolves today. There will be a watch along on the Twitch as well, people.
Before you go, I heard Chelsea now won on New Year's Day. Christmas Eve. Sorry. Yeah, Christmas Eve.
What? How many games they played on Christmas Eve?
I don't know, but I saw somebody say that Chelsea never won a game on that day.
I can't remember the last time someone played on Christmas Eve in the league, let alone us.
For the jokes.
Yeah, maybe it was a joke. I don't know.
Yeah, people were like that.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be great incentive if Pochettino said, we're playing on the 27th, so you've actually got Christmas Day off and we're here early. So if you could wrap us up 3 points nice and early, we finish the game before 3:00, and you don't have to come into train on Christmas Day because we're playing on the 27th. Easy motivation, right? When's the last time you guys didn't train on Christmas Day? Because all know footballers do train on Christmas Day.
Yeah, everybody does.
Yeah, because you can play Boxing Day more.
But why don't you know what? You could get us the 3 points and you don't have to come in tomorrow because we're not playing till the 27th. You know what I mean? Even the guys who didn't play, you've got the day as well, so you're doing it for them. So, but in all seriousness, what's them going there? I'm glad it's an early game, not like a 4:00 or something like that. So if they do disappoint me, which is a high percentage, then I can get over it very quickly by drinking. So I can. Jacob. What? I thought he was already a member. Well,
big up Jacob for becoming a member, man. Much appreciated, man. Big up to United. Go subscribe to United Spurs of America. As crazy as he is, great channel, great content creator. Make sure you go subscribe and show support, man. Make sure
He's
you
aight.
support.
He's aight.
You, man, yeah.
Put Stephen A.
You know from the best, man. Come on.
Yeah. You're a fraud, and stop shouting in your messages as well. Stop using the turn the caps lock off, you fraud. But no seriousness. Just get the 3 points tomorrow. We'd still stay in 10th. So he wouldn't actually move.
No way. You man.
Yeah, that's like a 5 point gap.
27. They're on 27.
Yeah, that's like a 5 point gap.
Stay in 10th. But it's just about getting the 3 points, get another win, move on to Palace, then move on to Luton, try and finish the year strong. But I'm not expecting much. I'm not expecting a great game because football's trash at the moment. Every football match we've seen at the moment is very bad. So I'm not expecting a classic like, remember this on Christmas Eve in like 20 years' time going, Chelsea were involved in a Christmas Eve banger, pause. So, it's all good.
Classic is the right word.
Classic Christmas.
Christmas Eve banger, yo. Sounds like a terrible, never mind what I was going to say, but go on, carry on.
Search option, but it's all good.
I was going to say more. I was going to say, it's Sarcasm City TV. I was going to say it sounds like a terrible like porno title. That's what I was going to say.
Spotify playlist.
CEB, Christmas Eve banger,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Christmas Eve banger. You know what I'm saying? So I think it sounds bad. And one thing about, never mind. I was going to go for, never mind. Carry on. I was going to say something else. Never mind, Joe.
Told you, man. This podcast goes sideways.
It really does,
He always says us, man.
No one really cares about Spurs. Just it for us to laugh at, really, if we think about it.
I was about to say something wild. Thank God I didn't.
The only part is this started because I was miserable about content. No, I actually don't miserable anymore.
Yeah, what used to us are you if you're happy? I don't know what.
The chat really be tired of you being happy. It's the funniest shit in the world.
I mean,
I know every single one of you in the chat, also the Spurs fans, were waiting for Spurs to just drop the points there against Everton. Y'all when the Juma shot that shot, y'all was like, yes, and I was like, fuck no, Vicario told you hold up. You know what I mean?
I know. Now we just have to get Savage on a bit more in his podcast for you to actually make yourself useful. But
anytime, man. Anytime.
What was funny in his podcast today, someone actually asked him a decent question. Someone asked him why he doesn't play Maatsen more at left back, and he got stressed He got stressed. He proper deflection tactics. Started talking about people have to earn their place. They can't be speaking through them or their entourage or something like that. Total deflection job, and someone actually asked him an actual question about not playing a left back at left back. He didn't even answer it, but someone at least actually asked an actual question. And then he was on about like Lavia may play a part, but he said that about Nkuku against Sheffield United and he didn't bring him on, so I'm not expecting anything. The lineup, I don't know. I think Enzo's not playing. I think he's out, so that'd be Gallagher in the pivot. Rock on. So that'll be good for Wolves. And I don't know. Hopefully Gusto plays because I don't know if you watch the game against Newcastle, Desasti at right back, and it's not his fault because he's not a right back, but they pass it to him on the right. And if you see, there's a few still images where there's no one approaching him from Newcastle because they know he's not going to cross it in. He's just going to pass it back. You can actually park a bus between him and the closest Newcastle player because he knew he wasn't going to cross it in. I think he crossed it in once and it was a decent ball, but he's not going to go past you or something like that. So hopefully,
you should just get it in the mixer because you can never know what can happen. To be honest,
he's not going to do that. He's going to pass it back. That's why no one approached him. That's why it's like on the if they would do a heat map thing on the right hand side, second half, it would just be him and no one would be closest to him. He'd be like an island. It'd be like one of those Scottish islands at the top. It's like it's blocked off, and it's like you have to take a ferry to just get there, But
they got pals as well.
I'm not expecting much, so just hopefully a win. Wolves going to be a tough place. We've already seen it this season. Spurs got humbled there. Liverpool just escaped there. City lost there. Man United haven't gone there. I presume they'll lose.
Oh, yeah, City lost that. I remember the game, yeah.
Liverpool the only
Hey, we
team that
beat
won
them.
it.
Hey, don't do that. We beat them on the
No, you beat
opening
them at
day.
home. You
Yeah,
didn't
we
beat
beat them on the opening day. Yeah, man.
At home.
You just about beat them.
If the referee knew that you couldn't knock out somebody, see that
Hey,
moment right
yeah,
there.
That's one
that's
of their
all.
18
Yeah.
goals.
Hey, if our manager didn't sign Mason Mount, maybe all this don't happen. It's all ifs and buts, man. Isms and
You can't
schisms.
blame him. You can't blame
No,
them.
I'm saying that was the catalyst for the beginning of the end for me. That's what it was.
I think that was the beginning for all.
You know, everyone's like criticizing Marvel, like in terms of where it's going after they've released. What's the last film they released that like record low numbers? Is it called The Marvels?
The Marvels.
Yeah. That's Mason Mount is our Marvels. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Hey,
It's
so you know what? We should have known about Onana the first game, and he took. Oh,
He covered someone.
that was great. The close line from hell. That shit was great. That shit was great. You man, carry on 1 second. 1 second.
We should have known. We should have known.
I'll have like a wolf tomorrow when we win. That's what I hope to anyway. But you know,
I mean, yeah, this is the thing. Like, it's about you want just getting points on the table, really.
Exactly right. So we go. Yeah. Because I would love to somehow finish it to just be above Flores
United.
I need that little victory. I need it. I need 3 wins. I need them to drop points. I need 3 wins. And it's going to be hard against Palace and hard against Luton because Luton are just a strange team at home. But I need to finish above. I need to go into 2024 above Manchester United.
That's the hilarious part about it with the Chelsea Man United thing, because obviously people that my circle as well who are Chelsea Man United fans, they always say, yeah, but we're at least above you. And the Chelsea,
I know, because
Chelsea man, they always say that. We're above you.
And we beat you as well. It's like, oh, no. It's like, but, I don't know. I just need that to happen. So tomorrow will be a great start if we can get 3 points closer to them. And then like they play on Boxing Day against Villa and they can lose there, and then we play Palace and hopefully beat them, and then we'll be above them on goal difference or something like that. And then it's a sad state of affairs at both clubs. So we're just we're dueling out for like scraps, like a table or something like that. You know, to be just to get that. It's like getting the it's like we're getting that spot in the tournament. But everyone knows you're the team to beat. You know.
Yeah, because it's the match. Because that's what I say. Like, it's not impossible for Chelsea to go and do something this season in the league if performances and results actually go on to be more consistent. Because I take West Ham as an example. They know, I think 6 now, and
they're on 30 points. You said right? They're on 30.
They're on 30 points right now at 6 right now. And I think I think couple weeks ago they were even just behind you guys.
Yeah, they were, and it's a point where I said it. I can't remember what podcast, what streamer said it on this week. It's like you might have to take trash football at the moment to get the results. Do you know what I mean? Like the game against Sheffield United, apart from like 15 minutes of like stuff to get the 3 points, you just might have to take it and hopefully it builds into something more, and then the play comes along with it, like that. So, you know, build that. Get more momentum, get another cup win in the Preston, get past Middlesbrough in the semi-final League Cup, going to Wembley. It's a big thing. People are looking at Wembley now. Hopefully that's 5 people to get into that side who plays at Wembley. There's something actual. There's a goal there just to get it to the final, and then to play in the final and hopefully win the final. Let's see from there, but that's months away. So just get me 3 points tomorrow. That's all I care about, and really, give me 3 points tomorrow, hopefully. Because I tell you what, if you play shit and lose tomorrow, you've got hands travelling up there on Christmas Eve. I tell you.
The thing is, they already were getting booed this season already, so it's not even
but it's like.
So, but this time around, it's like it's the festive days.
Christmas Eve, you know what I mean? It's like. I think they get. I can't remember. I don't know if they're getting free coach travel or it's less than or something like that. I don't know what it is, but still, people traveling up there. You want to make sure they travel back with at least 3 points, whether you play well or not. But just
like 3 points, just a feeling.
3 points. Doesn't really matter how we played. Let's move on and let's enjoy our Christmas.
Because that's the thing. Because I was talking about it. Not talking about actually putting the question because I wasn't the casually stream. couple of days ago, and I was asking the question where, because obviously, I think Will was, I don't know if it was a question or he's just saying that in the chat, saying that I'm not gonna cry if Poch wins the cup for Chelsea. I mean, if he wins the trophy, I'm not gonna be sitting here saying, "Oh my god, oh my god." I'm not gonna be just. It's just not in my nature. Let's say it this way: it's not in my nature to be a hater in that way. There's other ways that I can be a hater in many ways. So if Poch wins the Carabao Cup for Chelsea, it's like cool. But then at the same time, I was questioning the Cashley guys. If Poch wins the Carabao Cup, but the way Chelsea have been playing in the league though has continues till the end of the season. Does Poch still deserve to stay at the job at the end of the year, or even does he deserve to stay within the season if it's going to continue? Chelsea staying 10th, 12th, they can't get nowhere near. I mean, technically, you already qualified to Europe with the Conference League if you win the cup. But does Poch deserve to stay? Because is there a point for him to stay long term if he can't show any signs of improvements in terms of the pitch? Because if you want to be honest, even though Chelsea has made through to the cup to the semis, Chelsea hasn't looked great at all. There's not been a stage in the season outside pre-season where I thought Chelsea have been great, and I felt like, yeah, Poch can get the cup, but long term, is this really gonna change everything? Because it goes two ways. Either the team all of a sudden gets it together, Poch gets it together, and all of a sudden you see Chelsea just fly high, or you see a situation like Man United where the players getting too gassed, the manager's getting too gassed, and you see where Man United are with Ten Hag now. So it's like,
Here's the thing. Context is key to this. So if he gets Nkunku back in fit, let's see how Nkunku does. He gets Lavia in, see how Lavia does. Do we get a striker in January? It's not going to be Osherman. Do you go for a striker in January, or say we're going to leave it now till the summer? Also, then if he does win the League Cup and even if they finish like 8th, 9th, or 10th, what value does that hold to the actual owners?
Yeah, how much? Yeah, what does it change if he does indeed win the League Cup?
Do they look at it and go, yeah, you won us the League Cup, but we're still like where we were in the league a year ago? Or do they go, this guy actually won us our first silverware in only our second full year? Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Do they look at it like that? Do you know, it's stuff like that and go, well, actually, we didn't get him a proper striker. You know, we haven't got a proper goalkeeper. In terms of, I don't know, I have no idea what Petrovic is going to be. We've got Fata saying he's apparently 10 times better than Sanchez. I've only watched him for 2.5 games.
Yeah, that was crazy by Timo. I don't know what Timo was saying. Oh, yeah, Will, I just DM'd you as well. Sorry to cut you off. Will, I just DM'd you.
I actually asked Fata which girl he's going after now. He really likes Petrovic all of a sudden. So
what nationality is he?
Serbian.
There might be a Serbian chick who's trying to get
might be Serbian. But it's just great context. It's like, I think it'd be a fascinating thing to do if he wins the League Cup but finishes 10th. What the owners think. Do you know what I mean? Whether they like that. If he then wins the League Cup and finishes anywhere between 6th and 8th, then they'll definitely keep him.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? So it's like that. And like you said, it's like this league is so crap in terms of quality.
It's terrible.
It's just terrible. I mean, side note, just the games today were so boring. There's no like entertainment factor. Like I said, that second half today, Liverpool Arsenal was very.
No, it's just it's just them
guys
no
just to make a mistake,
passing. Exactly, them whoever got to the opponent's third, just passed it back to them.
Yeah, that bad like that.
Yeah, bro. I saw Sabos keep. Yeah, I saw Sabos keep passing the ball. Oh man!
I tell you what, you Liverpool fans, man, you're so. I don't know why Sabos is not getting more heat than he does.
I think I've seen it down the timeline. I've seen a lot of criticism for Sabos.
I think it's starting to now, but today another Saboso performance from him.
Well, the dude hit more. The dude hit more Arsenal players than Liverpool players with his passes today.
Yeah, he did. He did stuff like that. But no, back to us. Like, listen, I don't know. Like, the excuses for him in terms of injuries are going to start running out soon because Cuckoo's back, Lavia's coming back, Gusto's going to be back. Even like someone like Chilwell's going to be back, so that's a left back option. So it's going to be interesting how he implements what he wants to do. It's also going to be interesting if they do sell Gallagher, what he does, because obviously he's built his team around Gallagher. And don't anyone tell you anything different. He's the only player that's improved, or it looks like he's improved. So it'd be interesting to see what happens if Gallagher does get sold, because it's not going to be a surprise, because we tried to sell this guy last January and in the summer. Do you know what I mean? So it's not going to be a thing. And sorry, but he's pure profit on the books. He's a Cobham graduate, so with FFP, they're going to want to sell him so they can put him in this taxes, and we then can spend more in the summer. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is. That's why like him, Matson, Chalobah, Broha are all up for sale, or will listen to offers, because they're pure profit. You know, it'd be the same if you tried to sell Rashford. If you tried to sell Rashford because he's your player through your academy, it's pure profit on FFP. Stuff like that. Whereas if you tried to sell Sancho, it wouldn't be.
It's not pure, but it's not as much profit.
Pure, it's not all profit,
Profit,
a portion of it.
Because obviously you'll take a minus, because you most likely going to get less money for what United bought him for too. I mean, Anthony, my goodness. Yeah. Considering he was considering the wages he probably is on as well. Yeah, I can't outflow this, but it's going to be another probably 2 years until like somebody says, you know what, we take a punt.
Here the thing is, even with Anthony, it's like him being here, that's bad enough. Where it's kind of like these players, people like getting rid of players can be tough. Players don't need to play. Last season, the reason why nobody was talking about McTominay is because we barely seen him. He wasn't a topic of conversation. The reason why people weren't talking about Maguire is because he barely played. He was sixth choice. McTominay was sixth choice. So that's why when people start talking about players, player power and how getting rid of players is tough. Just because the players here don't mean you have to play him. You said it there with Dial. You don't see him at Spurs even when there's centre back injuries. You see two fullbacks play. We watched Ten Hag do this last season when Shaw played centre back. I'm saying Lindelof played.
That's what I keep saying to like Arsenal fans. So they keep going, you wait till we get Partey back. Partey doesn't play. Your manager doesn't like him.
I keep saying that. I keep saying that. Like their best 11 is.
When you have arguments about midfield, Arsenal fans, stop putting your midfield in there.
Exactly. The midfield is already decided. It's Havertz, Kai Havertz, and who's the other guy again? Odegaard. Rice and Odegaard. Yes, this is the midfield. I keep telling it to Arsenal fans. They're still, but Partey's still our best player. Like, bro, not in Arteta's eyes. Not in his eyes. So
that's what I'm saying. He played him at right back at the start of the season.
I keep telling them. I know it was emergency. Lord, man. Like these guys.
And to H asking me the preferred 11. At this point, I don't care. I'm so I'm so gone beyond like.
Can I get my preferred lineup?
You know what I'm saying? No, I prefer you to shut up, mate. That's what you can do. Eli says, so do y'all see Osimhen coming to the Premier League soon, since he just inked a deal and it's probably going to cost around 200 million now? Yeah, just make yourself useful and answer this fucking question, mate. You know what I'm saying? Go on.
He got sent off tonight.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did double yellows today. Jose did a jump on him.
Lukaku got his stat pad goal at the end.
And then, saying, to be fair, my preferred United team is the under 21, but don't say put them out there. But actually, the question on the screen. Oh, there we go.
The question on the screen, mate. Yes.
Yeah, he should end up in the Premier League soon.
Hasn't he got a new buyout clause?
Yeah, and it's not going to be 200 plus. It's going to be something. No. I think it's going to be something in euros. It was in euros, so I need to go and double check again. Like that? Yeah, euros, which would equate to about
120,
around that ish, kind of that area, kind of in
That's
pounds.
Even less than what they tried. What people being quoted for in the summer, they've said 150 million.
Exactly,
pounds, so
I think
that's probably why he signed it. It's probably why he signed it.
Really. And obviously a little pay raise for the rest of the season. And also, because I think they're kind of an acceptance that they will probably have to sell it and rebuild their team. I mean, pray for the other players because apparently Conte's coming in next summer. Pray for the players, but
that drop off from Napoli.
Yeah, I'll give them, man. Spalletti, he was the clue.
What happened to the winger?
Bro, the whole team just stinks now. Like,
everybody, just like that.
Everybody, bro. Yeah,
that's crazy.
See, the thing is, even Osimhen, I don't think he has been as great as last season at all. But the thing is, he will always get.
Why do I keep telling you people about coaches and coaching matters?
Coaching, it's such a big difference because even Anguissa and Bokta, the defense, everybody's just dropped off massively.
Almas just left for Leipzig, right?
Yeah, almost. Yeah, for Leipzig. Yeah. So like, bro, they just has not been the joy to watch at all this year. But going back to
him and Jay, they've not replaced him.
And him as well. So it's like, bro, but yeah. But going with the Oshman question, yeah, I think he's going to be in the Premier League. I would be shocked if not, because
he's going in the summer.
Yeah, exactly. And Chelsea's going to be right there. Let's see what Arsenal do this January, because obviously if they don't get Tony, maybe they go in for
Jeremy C. Sorry to cut you off, Jess. Facts. Sorry for spitting. You know what I'm saying? Coaching matters.
I'm saying coaching, all this.
Sorry to cut you off, Jess, but yeah, coaching matters.
No. These
guys are experienced. Bullshit. It's all about
coaching. Coaching does that do I think players also like in that? Obviously, one, they have to have talent, and two, have to take accountability. But yes, they can't be out. Like, coaching does matter. That's why I'm not hearing this.
Do you guys remember what's it called? Do you guys know Rudy Garcia?
Yes.
I know the name.
Yeah, because he
managed at Watford. Well, one of them.
Yeah, because he got sacked. He got sacked by Al Nassr because he didn't get along with Ronaldo, and then he went to Napoli first. Then he saw the shit show that they did in the league and in the Champions League, and now they brought back another manager who's only signed a 1-year deal, which pretty much indicates he's not going to be there next summer. Which why most likely is going to be contest of manager. But yeah, what I was talking about is I was obviously just mentioning Arsenal.
Yeah, now.
If they don't get Tony in January, maybe they're going to be there in the summer. But he's coming to the Premier League.
It seems Osimhen's on his way to the Premier League.
I just don't see anybody else be able to pay that much money.
Don't think Chelsea being out of Champions League will stop them going for Osimhen. Please don't.
Oh, absolutely.
100%. Like, you just and considering as well, somebody's going
to. How did United sign Pogba? They didn't have Champions League.
No, facts. Because you paid once you pay big transfer fees, pay big money wages. Like, you can get players of high profile. Alec J says, "Well, go on flawless. Been a minute. Big up everyone that's tapped in." Mark says, "Why is Ten Hag not playing Varane today? Varane wasn't in the squad. You weren't in the squad."
They were saying he was ill.
They were saying he was ill, but word to what Ash said on the Unfiltered podcast on Saeed's channel. Big up to Ash. Big up to Saeed. Never known so many players to be ill over a recent period of time. Maybe there's something going around. You know what I'm saying, or maybe
they went into
the raw chicken
or something.
Yeah, the raw
that's what you get. Don't go Old Trafford. You shouldn't be eating nothing from OT. What's wrong with you, man?
I tell you, it should not be touching anything at Old Trafford. You know what I mean? It should be still people. Your whole crowd should be wearing masks.
You know what I'm saying? How about the players need to do is touch the pitch and touch grass? You know what I'm saying? And train. Coaching matters. How about that? Go out there and train and coach. Yeah. Training matters. Coaching matters, man. I'm saying. That's what the team. Yeah, you have to show. You know what it needs to be. All coaching matters. That's what the team should be. All coaching matters.
Awesome.
And I was coached to say this in brackets.
I was coached to say.
ACM.
That could be on the back. That could be on the back of the team. That could be on the back.
ACM, but it's not AC Milan. No.
Yeah, man, ACM.
It would say if you're reading this, you've been coached. No, but coaching matters because it's is it Thiago Motta at Bologna, right?
Yeah, Bologna. Yeah.
Right. He's just beaten. He beat Inter in the cup, and he's beaten Napoli and Lazio in the last few weeks. The coaching matters, no matter what the age is. It just matters. Look at Xavi at Barcelona. Would you say Barcelona have got experienced players? Yes, they've got experienced players.
Is that Motta that used to play?
Yeah. He's a coach now. He's a coach now.
I didn't even know he managed.
Xavi Alonso. I would say, this is my ignorance of the Bayern Leverkusen team. He's pretty much out there, but they've got.
Just know more about him.
They've got experienced players there, but they're responding.
Yeah, they have that, and a lot of rechecks.
Bring right backs nearly on 20 GNA. He's a right back.
Yeah, and in Crimaldo's on like
something like that.
And Crimaldo's on 17, so both fullbacks are in
That's coaching. Look at the I know Inter lost the other night, but look at Inzaghi.
Yeah, this season
storming the Serie A, storming away the Serie A league, right? Storming away, yeah. And look, and Marcus Thuram, fantastic free signing. Lautaro Martinez playing well because Lukaku's not there. Imagine that. But it's all good. Look at Spain, Atletico Madrid.
Girona.
Simeone had this thing about only do defensive football. Completely changed his team around in the last 18 months. They're nearly free scoring. They destroyed Real Madrid this season in the derby. Destroyed them in the derby. Look at them in the Champions League.
Scoring goals. They score goals.
Coaching.
Not really. Exactly. I mean, Girona's top of the table.
Girona's top of the
table. Girona, you know.
Girona's top of the league. And without Harry Kane, Bayern Munich will be mid-table this season.
Oh, bro. Bro.
Bayern
Munich this season. I keep saying this. They're not good, whatever. Like,
trust me, I watched my team play them twice. I don't think they're a good side.
West Ham gave them a game. West Ham in the low block, they gave them a game. I keep telling them, they're not good. And that's why I don't believe they're going to win the Champions League, me personally. So if they don't win the league, Harry Kane, bro, it's not looking good because you already out of the cup.
I think if they get through and they play they play over Inter Milan or Atletico Madrid, they get knocked out. Either side. They get knocked out by either side.
They're so bad. Like, and Kane is
They drew Copenhagen.
At home, man.
Hey, imagine not being able to beat Copenhagen could never be my team. You know what I'm saying?
At least you beat them at home. These guys didn't even beat them at home.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy.
Nah, man, we need all our players fit to get past Copenhagen away, though, man. Need everybody fit and available.
The one thing about Bayern, real quick before you go, Flawless, the one thing about it is that...
Go on, go on.
Kane left the situation where he had to carry everything by himself just to go to the situation to do the same shit.
I was just going from carrying in England to carrying in Germany.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What he's done is Germany have outsourced talents to come from England. It's the other way around. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Germany
I can't like if he doesn't win a trophy this season, I can't. This guy, it might just be him.
They're out of the cup, and remember they lost their version of the
Super Cup. Yeah, the community kit. Yeah.
They've only got the league,
the Champions League and the
which they are behind Bayer Leverkusen in. Big ups to Bayer Leverkusen, by the way, undefeated this season. But they're also who did they draw in the Champions League?
Let me actually check real quick. I can go and check the draws.
It was someone easy, wasn't it?
Perceived, yeah. But Champions League draws. Champions League. I'm gonna get it up. So yeah, Bayern are playing Lazio. Lazio's been terrible this season. Like, they should.
It could give him a game in the away.
Yeah, because for Bayern they play them away first, so that game could be tricky.
That could be. That could be an interesting one actually. Given Lazio are okay this season, but it's like coaching match. Look at it. Porto are third in the Portuguese league.
Who's in the top two? Who's the top two?
Sporting and I think it should be Sport. I don't think it's Benfica second. Let me check.
It's
I'm about to check. Might be Braga. Liga NOS. Table. Oh, it's Benfica second.
Oh, there we
go. Then Porto, and then Porto.
Third at the moment. That's what I'm talking about. It's all about coaching. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Coaching matters. You need to start respecting coaching more. Right?
Coaches matters.
Second in the league. He's second in the league.
Hey, shout out Villa. You know what I'm saying? Title charge, man. That's what we need from them. You know what I'm saying? Title charge, Villa, man.
Denied a stonewall penalty last night.
And yes, like Cheek said, run up the likes, people. 152 watching. Let's get to 100, my people. Yeah, Victor, we're closing out the show. Sorry that I got to work and get paid before we go on clubs. But yes, we will be directed straight from here over to the Sarcasm City TV gaming channel, people. Make sure you run up the likes, though, whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back. Big up to all the audio listeners as well. Keep a lookout on the upcoming live stream schedule.
Off. That's why he doesn't usually play it this time. He's usually in bed.
Yeah, I've updated it. I've updated the schedule until I think Monday, but I will update it for the rest of 2023 shortly. If not tomorrow, definitely Christmas Day. I'll be doing that on Christmas Day, updating the full schedule for you lot. You're still going to get content on the gaming channel, of course, Sarcasm City TV Gaming on YouTube. Also on the Twitch as well with the Wolves-Chelsea game that you're going to get today. That'll be on the Twitch.
And Timo's doing the... is he doing the NBA this year?
Yeah, I believe he's doing the NBA on Christmas Day, and that'll be the same time as the 9K subscriber party.
10 hours of NBA stuff with Timo.
Yeah, I think he's just doing one game. I told him, I said, yo, just do... I think he might do maybe the second one after. I said, don't worry about doing them all.
What time is the subscriber party?
That'll be 10:30, and I think
Yeah,
Lakers
probably.
is
Yeah.
12:30.
Yeah,
And to
yeah.
H, Sarcasm City B, that's the team.
Yeah,
Do it.
new start.
Yeah, new start. Flawless, do you have a back again live with troops? Yes, we're going live tomorrow. Shit, what time is it? I think it's like 6 p.m., 6:45 p.m. I ain't gonna lie, because of everything that's been going on, my head all over the place. So yeah, I think it's 6:45. Yeah. Oh, it's one this time. How you doing one this time, Lakers Celtics? Yeah, big up. Go to the gaming channel. You get to watch Surfer play for free. Privilege, I would say. Guy is a baller, unlike someone at SMFC. That being said, Jacob, if you're around, let me know. H, I think I added you to the party,
Oh,
H.
that
But yeah,
Jacob.
H, let me add you to the party. But anyways, we are gonna raid them right now. Jez, anything else you want to add? Yeah, go on, Jez. Yeah, go on.
Did you guys see the second yellow that Vinny Bolly got today?
I didn't see it, no.
Well, you have to. Everybody who haven't seen it, you have to go. The guy was on the yellow, and it was still in the first half an hour in. He made a tackle for the ball, clearly won it, and then the other dude stepped on him and fell over, and the referee gave Vinny Bolly the second yellow to get sent off.
Crazy,
bro. If you go and look it up, bro, we know what about refereeing, what it is.
You deserve it, Jacob.
Hey, Jacob, yeah, the Sheik just took a shot at you for no reason.
You deserve it.
Why? I don't know.
What did Sheik says? Tell me.
She said something about it's a privilege to watch Surfer play clubs unlike some guys at SMFC, which is obviously Jacob's big up, Jacob.
You know, when I went to Jacob's channel and I saw that name of the, I died. But
Yeah,
SM stands for.
Guy crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know how he is.
Hey,
how he is. But yeah, we are gonna close out here. Jez, anything you want to add? And score prediction actually for your game as well. Spurs Brighton. Or should I say Brighton Spurs? Brighton Spurs.
Can I? Are you gonna do a what's it called? A Q&A on Wednesday?
Yes, I was gonna talk to you. Now we'll do this show on Wednesday still, to be honest. Because
we
play, Chelsea play, yeah, and then you lot play. So we'll just do this show again. I was gonna shout you man about that anyway.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Because this is the thing, because I would like to know if Romero is gonna be fit for the game. But okay, I'll do it this way. If Romero is fit for the game, I think we win. I think we win.
I'm gonna ask you on Wednesday, but I'll ask you now anyway. But yeah, Brighton.
Yeah. I think we win on 2-1 if Romero is fit. If Romero is not fit, it might be like a 2-2. I can't lie.
And 2 games for you, Surfer, before the next show. Obviously, Wolves versus Chelsea, and then you play
Palace
at home. So yeah, predictions on both those games.
1-0 each.
1-0
no
each.
confidence. No confidence whatsoever.
Right, just 1-0 defeats Palace and Villa.
Nah.
Right.
Hang on. I see someone pulled a Christmas cracker early.
And in regards to Warrior J, he says, how am I doing the most? That will be Monday. That will be after the subscriber party, Monday night. This is why I keep looking behind me, because I've got it all written down. Yeah, obviously, Jez and the rest of the man might not be about, but even if it's just me, you will get doing the most on Christmas Day. You'll get the Christmas Day, like Christmas night, after the Q&A subscriber party. So probably like midnight UK time. So you will get doing the most. Yes.
I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Apart from Jacob, you fraud. I hope you get a new hat though for Christmas, because you look like a market trader hat.
I ain't gonna lie. I like that hat. I'm not gonna lie.
I know you would. You got
this guy just
sense of style, man. This guy spent 45 minutes on GTA picking out his outfit, people.
And I look fire though. My guy looked fire. What are we talking about?
It's a video game, man.
He didn't look fire. He was set on fire during the game, I think. That's right.
He looked fire. You know what I'm saying? In the pink and the black and in the car match. I needed the pink gun. But go on.
I'll be partaking in my annual family's ritual of ordering a curry on Christmas Eve, so that'll be good. Tomorrow, that'll be it. Jingle Bell Bombay potatoes, that'll be one of them. Pilau rice, peshwari naan, stuff like that. But anyway, have a Merry Christmas, guys, or Happy Holidays, or whatever you do. Yes. And I hope you get what you want for Christmas. And let me just say this. If you have any riffs or anything like that are nonsensical and illogical, just repair them. Do you know what I mean? Start 2024 off in a nice, peaceful style. If you haven't known and you generally have a rival out there, just leave them alone for Christmas and wait to 2024. You know what I mean? It's all good. Just leave it to them. Just let them have a Christmas as well. But apart from Jacob, you fraud. That's all good.
Hey, Jez, anything you want to add?
I
Yeah, go on,
say
Jez, yeah.
Declan Rice was not the reason why Trent missed that chance. I see Arsenal fans trying to say it's Aura stopped. I've seen Arsenal fans trying to make arguments how Saliba's trying to put some pressure from behind pause and how
Hey, yo.
Declan Rice and how Declan Rice Aura was the reason why Trent missed. Now Trent just missed that chance, and he is a bastard for not making the chance because Arsenal was supposed to lose today. So yeah, I say Declan Rice, he didn't do shit. He didn't do shit. So, but even though, other than that, they got new people. It's going to be a hectic few days for a lot of people who celebrate Christmas. For those who don't, I hope you're having a good time off as well. And you do whatever you want to do. Obviously, don't do anything illegal. You know, making sure. You never know, man.
And you thought 2023 was wild. You wait till 2024. When this hits 10K, you wait. It's 10K. When we get to 20K by the end of 2024, you watch.
Hey, man. Universe willing, man. Universe willing, we get there, man. But yeah, we're going to continue to provide you content over the Christmas period.
Happy holidays, Jacob, too.
Happy holidays to everyone celebrating, man. Happy holidays. Yeah. Go on, Jess. Go on.
Just making sure my fellow Spurs supporter knows.
Are you including Ryan?
Even include Ryan in that. Even include little bro. See, even I turned over a new leaf. You know what I'm saying?
Just I hope Ryan gets a lump of coal in his stocking for the DMs I get about Arsenal winning the league and all that shit.
Have that boy on mute, man. That's it. Have that goddamn boy on mute. But yes, love to everyone that's locked in. Don't forget. You know what I'm saying? Maybe actually at Christmas and you're chilling and you don't want the YouTube app open and you want to listen to the shows on the audio platforms, but you're just relaxed after, you've had your second, third plate, or you've had your alcoholic beverage or normal beverage, whatever the case may be. So don't forget, all the shows on the channel, apart from watch-alongs, are available on audio-only platforms and wherever you get music.
Christmas,
so Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes. Yeah, go on.
Do not wear jeans if you're having dinner at home. Do not wear jeans to Christmas dinner. Yeah, wear like elasticated tracky bottoms.
That is
or
my
something
plan.
Like that. Yeah, because then you get more room like that. Yeah, pace yourself. For the love of God, pace yourself, man. That's what I'm saying to you. And also, if you're not doing the dinner, just don't do anything to annoy anyone on that day. Yeah,
Thanks.
And just gracefully say thank you. That's all you need to do.
Mm-hmm. We're going back to back with them plays like Real Madrid for the Champions League.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Make sure, man.
Scavenger like that.
Right, I'm literally trying to redirect us to the gaming channel right now. But like I said, Spotify, Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you hit us with the. Yeah, I'm literally trying to find it now. I don't know what's going on. I might have to just click the refresh button. But Spotify, make sure you 5-star or Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you do that. iTunes, Apple Podcast, all you iPhone users as well. All you iPhone users, make sure, you know what I'm saying, you 5-star us, leave us a review. Same with SoundCloud as well. Hit us with the follow button as well. It has gone live. It just needs to upload this. And we will be it just needs to reload on this other laptop. But we are going to be redirecting straight from here for pro clubs. Probably going to be a long stream because it's Christmas Eve and no one ain't really got much to do. I can already see H is in the building. Tom Little's in the building. Surfer will be over there. Victor's there. Grim is there. YG, I believe, is in the building. Will is in the building. Spooby's in the building. Basically, a lot of people in the building. You know what I'm saying? A lot of content creators for people Just seen Spooby join the party as well. I'm literally just trying to send you lot over there. But hit the like button on here, subscribe. And if this is your favorite show, hey, what is that video? Surfer, what's going on with that picture?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to change it.
What is that?
Wait, yo.
Hey, look, hey. Oh, yeah.
It's just, I know it gets Jess's attention. It's a snow bunny in my foot.
Oh, shit, yeah. I mean,
oh my God.
See, the only thing I hate about this period is that it hasn't been snowing enough here in Leicester.
But yeah, we're heading over. Victor was taking his time, relax, G. But yes,
Victor, why you so?
Yeah, look at him about, hey, who's that, Victor? Shut up, man. But yeah, anyways, love to everyone that's locked in. This has been the Manchester United, Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur show. Manham United, Ballers at the Bridge, talking at Tottenham Talk podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in and see you lot in the gaming channel. Salute.